All right. So, in mountain pose, I want you to come to the front edge of your mat. Root your feet down directly underneath your hips. Lift all 10 toes up off the floor. Stretch your toes out as wide as you can. And starting with your baby toe, working your way into your big toe, root your feet down to the floor. Feel the toes connecting with the earth. Feel the inside and the outside edges of the feet connecting. And feel your heels connect. Engage the legs, tuck the tailbone, round the shoulders down and back, spread the fingers wide. Palms are facing the front edge of your mat. Chin is parallel to the floor. And I want you to imagine a string pulling the crown of your head up towards the sky. This is mountain pose. It's a strong standing posture. It's the foundation of your flows whenever you come up from a reverse swan dive. Find your mountain. Find your strength. Find your stability. And begin to settle into your breath. The stone I chose this morning out of the bag, again, I randomly reach in every day, is faithfulness. So your yogi's choice if you want to connect in any way with that stone. And take a moment to think about this. Happiness is not what makes us grateful. It is gratefulness that makes us happy. And what are you grateful for? And as you connect to the earth and you connect with your breath, recognize the feel of the inhales and the exhales. They might be shallow to start your practice, but as you settle in, let them grow deeper. Let your thoughts, if they wander to a place of gratefulness. And gratefulness can be something extremely simple. It doesn't have to be this grand gesture. I'm extremely grateful for having you on the pedicure yesterday. So maybe have your intention today flow with your thoughts of gratitude. Take 2 more inhale and exhales as we stand here in mountain pose. If your eyes were closed, open them. Take a big inhale up, palms facing inward, fingers reaching upward with shoulders pulling down and back. Volcano. Bring your gaze neutral. Shift the left hip out and bring the hands over to the right side. So push the left hip out, angle over to the right. Inhale up to the sky. On an exhale, push the right hip out. Reach those arms overhead towards the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, swan dive down into your first forward fold of the morning. Inhale up, halfway to your flat back. Exhale down into your folds, bend the knees, step back into your high plank, float forward, drop all the way down to the mat, uncurl the toes, and come up to cobra. Pull the shoulders down out of your ears. Drop the right hip, bring your gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale to center. On your exhale, drop the left hip, bring your gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Curl the toes, come up to downward facing dog, however you need to. Through tabletop, or flow right back. Bend the knees, step forward with the right foot and the left. Inhale up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Oh, I love my pretty toes. Reverse swan dive. My toes are actually not pretty. Exhale, hands to heart center. Remember, I have the ugliest feet in the world. Second to dancers. We're going right into our sun salutation A. We're going to pick up our pace a little bit. Take a big inhale up to the sky. On your exhale, fold down to the earth. Halfway lift, fold. Send the feet back, float forward, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Gaze comes forward. Hop or step to the front of your mat and fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Fold on your exhale. Reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to right center. Again, release the hands and reach for the sky. Fold down on your exhale. Halfway lift. Fold, send the feet back. Chaturanga. Pull those shoulders out of your ears. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze comes forward. Feet come forward and fold. Halfway lift, fold, reverse swan dive, hands to heart center. Again, release to reach for the sky. Fold down to the earth. Halfway lift, fold, send the feet back, chaturanga. Pull the shoulders out of those ears. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Gaze comes forward. Feet come forward and fold. Halfway lift, fold. Reverse swan dive, hands to heart center. Release and reach. Exhale and fold. Flat back. Tuck the chin, fold. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze come forward. Feet come forward, fold. Flat back, fold. Reverse swan dive, hands to heart center. Release and reach. Exhale and fold. Halfway lift. Fold, send the feet back, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze come forward. Come forward and fold. Halfway left, fold. Reverse swan dive, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway left, fold. Feet come back, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Gaze comes forward. Feet come forward, fold. Halfway lift, fold. Reverse swan dive, hands to heart center. More times, reach for the sky. Fold down to the earth. Halfway lift on your inhale. Fold on your exhale. Float forward, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Come forward. Feet come forward and fold. Halfway lift, fold. Reverse swan dive, hands to heart center. One more time, reach for the sky. On your exhale, fold down to the earth. Halfway lift, fold. Send the feet back, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Gaze comes forward. Feet come forward, fold. Halfway lift on an inhale, fold on an exhale. On this inhale, sweep those arms forward up and come right into your chair. Sink the weight into the heels. Glance down. You need to be able to see your toes. Don't let the knees extend over. Push the bum back. Tuck the tailbone. Reach those arms strong. Awkward pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift on an inhale. Fold on an exhale. Send the feet back. Float forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Root that left foot. Extend the right out behind you. On an inhale, pull it through center. Plant that foot right underneath the knee. Grow tall to a high lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Send that right foot back. Go through your vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Root the right, extend the left. On your inhale, pull it through, plant, and grow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Send that left foot back. Go through your vinyasa. Medium down dog. From down dog. Gaze goes forward. Feet comes forward, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Sit back in your chair. Bring those arms forward and up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Same sequence. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Root that left foot, extend the right. On your inhale, pull the right through center. Grow tall. Sink into that back foot. So press that left heel back. Straighten that left leg as much as you can. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Send that right foot back. Vinyasa. Medium down dog. From our down dog, extend the left leg. On your inhale, pull it through. Plant it into the earth. Grow tall. Push that right heel back. Straighten that right leg as much as you can. Shoulders stacked right over the hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Send that left foot back. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze comes forward. Feet come forward, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Those arms forward and up as you come back into your chair. More times through. Deep breath here. Moving quickly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Send the feet back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Root the left, extend the right. Pull it through. Plant. Grow. Sink low. Reach for the sky. Cartwheel the hands down. Send that right foot back. And flow through your vinyasa. Meeting in down dog. Rooting the right, extending the left. Pulling it through, planting that foot, and growing tall. Reach for the sky. Exhale, fold. Send that foot back. Vinyasa. Medium down dog. Gaze comes forward. Feet come forward. Fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Sit back in your chair. One more time through. Check in with your form. Glance down at your toes. Reach those arms strong and straight, or pull the shoulders down and back. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Send the feet back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. The left, extend the right. Pull through center, plant that foot right under the knee. Grow tall. Reach. Fold. Vinyasa. The right, extend the left. Pull through center, plant the foot, grow tall. Reach and fold. Left foot comes back, vinyasa. Knees comes forward, feet come forward, fold. Halfway lift, fold. Scoot those arms forward and up, and sit back in your chair. And rise tall, and find mountain pose. Connect with your breath. I always recommend closing your eyes as often as you can during your practice, but you do you. Inhale those arms back up to volcano. Palms face inward, shoulders drop, fingers reach. Shift the weight into that left foot and bring the right knee up, foot is flexed. Birdless pose. Exhale the hands to heart center. Keep that right foot flexed. Push it back, hinge forward. Warrior three with hands at heart center. Inhale, rise back up to birdless pose. Extend the arms long overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hinge forward, kick that right foot back, warrior three. On your inhale, you fall, come wobbling. Inhale back up to birdless pose. Release those arms long towards the sky. Keep that right foot flexed. Gentle bend to the left knee. One more time, hands to heart center. Hinge. Push through that back foot. Inhale back up. Release the arms overhead. One last time. And on your exhale, come back down to mountain pose. Probably starting to feel that left calf really engage. Maybe start to cramp up a little bit. Let it settle. 2 more cycles of breath here in mountain pose. Inhale, hands to heart center. Bring that left heel up and extend the arms long overhead. Find your balance on the right side. You know that we are not balanced individuals, so if you're wobbling more on one side than the other, that's perfectly normal. Exhale, hands to heart center, drop the shoulders. Start to hinge forward as you push that left heel to the back edge of your mat. On your inhale, back up through birdless pose and extend the arms long overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then start to hinge forward, pressing through that back heel. Very out of balance today. Come back to your center, bring that left knee up, bring those arms long overhead. One more time, exhale the hands to heart center. And when you're ready, hinge, press through that back heel. Inhale back up to center. Arms come long overhead one last time. Left foot is still flexed as that left knee comes up. Exhale everything down to the mat and find mountain pose. Feet under hips. Hips under shoulders. Shoulders just under the head. Find length right up through the crown of your head. Apologize. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift on an inhale. Fold on an exhale. Reverse swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift on an inhale. Fold on an exhale. Send the feet back. Float forward to your high plank. Drop down to hover in chaturanga. Pull the shoulders out of the ears. Press through those palms and fingertips. And press all the way back up to your high plank. And back to downward facing dog. Again, wave your body forward to that high plank. Crown of your head comes forward. Tuck the elbows, drop down to chaturanga. So again, we're imagining press back up to high plank like we did yesterday and float back to downward facing dog. And we're spiraling those elbow creases forward and pulling our shoulders back. Look forward. Rotate those arms. Exhale down to chaturanga. Press up to your high plank. Float back to downward facing dog. Float forward. Chaturanga. Uncurl the toes, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Root that left foot, extend the right. On an inhale, knee to nose. Exhale back. Legged dog. Right knee to right elbow. And back. Right knee to left elbow. And back. Again, right knee back to that left elbow and hold. And then kick that left foot, the right foot out and open up to falling star. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Spiral the hand back down. Send that right foot back to a three-legged dog. And drop it down to the mat. Drop the knees. Sit back in a quick child's pose. For 3, 2, 1. Float yourself back up to downward facing dog. That right foot, extend the left. Inhale forward, knee to nose. Exhale back. Left knee to left elbow. And back. Left knee to right elbow. And back. And again, left knee to right elbow. Hold, extend the leg out, and bring the arm up, falling star. Shoulders are stacked right on top of each other. Can you bring your gaze up to that finger that's reaching up towards the sky? One more inhale. On your exhale, cartwheel the hands down, and send that left foot back to a three-legged dog. Drop it down to the floor. Bring your gaze forward, like that in those knees. Upper step forward and fold. Halfway lift, fold. Reverse swan dive, hands to heart center. The whole thing again. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale, send the feet back, float forward, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Root the left, extend the right. Inhale, knee to nose. And release. Inhale, right knee to right elbow. And back. Inhale, left, right knee to left elbow. And back. Falling star next. Right knee to left elbow, extend that left foot, right leg out, and open up to that falling star. Spiral your gaze upward. Press out of the floor with that right palm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel down, three-legged dog, and drop the foot. With the right, extend the left. Inhale forward, knee to nose. And press back. Left knee to left elbow. And extend long. Left knee to right elbow. and extend long. In the falling star this time. Left knee to right elbow, hold, stretch it long, and open up. Spiral your gaze upward, don't let the chest collapse down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, spiral the hand down. Send that left foot back. And drop it down. Come forward. Come forward. Hold. Halfway lift on an inhale. Hold on an exhale. Reverse swan dive. Hands to heart center. Find your mountain pose. What are you grateful for? Deep breath. Inhale the arms up. Turn the pinkies inward. On an exhale, sit back and chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Drop the bums a little lower. Sink back into the heels. Flatten the spine. Elbows press out. Palms press together. Sink a little lower. Take a twist to the left. The right knee comes to, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Hands stay at heart center. Bring your gaze up towards that left elbow. Don't let the shoulders creep up into your ears. Open up those wings. Right fingertips come to the outside of the left toe. Left arm reaches up. Chest spirals open. Maybe my gaze comes up to the sky. Keep the bums low, keep the knees stacked. Exhale back, hands to heart center in that twist. And then inhale back, forward. Rise tall, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Back with your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Tell your nervous system that you are in control right now. Inhale the arms up, turn the pinkies inward, and on your exhale, come back into your chair. Stick with your form, tuck the tailbone, push the bum back, put the belly in, knees behind toes, arms extending long by your ears if they can reach. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Elbows out wide, palms pressing together. Shoulders down and back. And then twist to the right. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee, helping you twist a little bit deeper. Drop the bums a little lower. Pull that shoulder out of your ear. Open it up. Left fingertips come to the outside of that right baby toe. Right wing spirals up towards the sky. Pull that right shoulder blade back and maybe spiral your gaze upward. If not, your gaze is neutral towards the right. Those knees stacked. And breathe. Inhale, on your exhale, bring those hands back to heart center in the twist. Pull that right shoulder down. Inhale back to center in your chair. Rise tall, hands to heart center, and come to mountain pose. And reconnect. Bring those feet. We're not just standing here, you're standing very active. Feeling the floor beneath your feet. Feeling the cold of the air flowing around your body. What are the eyes open? Inhale, those hands up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift them and inhale. Fold on an exhale. Send the feet back. Float forward to chaturanga. Float forward to high plank and then to your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Root that left foot, extend the right. On an inhale, pull it through center. Drop that left heel down so it's perpendicular. We're going to come up to a warrior two. So warrior two. My right toes are pointing to the front edge of my mat. My right knee is stacked directly over my right ankle. My arms are even. My shoulders are down. I'm pulling back and I'm pulling forward. But I mostly want to think about too, pushing into that whole outside edge of the back leg and foot. And then bring my gaze forward. Squeeze the glutes. Keep that tailbone tucked. You're between two very narrow walls. Hold. Flip that front palm. Drop the back arm down to rest. Come up to your reverse warrior. And hold. Spiral that shoulder blade back. And then flow forward to a right angle. An extended right angle. So my arm is reaching up over my head. I've got a nice long line from my fingertip, through my side body, through my hips, to that back foot. And in a core element, I'm going to take that right arm that's resting on the knee and extend it forward. Four, three, two, one. Release that hand down to the floor or a block. Top arm is extending up towards the sky. That elbow is pushing into the knee is pushing back into the elbow, and I might spiral my gaze upward. You're holding this a little longer because you have an option to stay here or to come into the bind. That top arm, left arm, thrusts behind your back. That right arm comes through and reaches back to that opposite hand, taking the bind. Extend the gaze upward. You should have a very wide stance if you're trying to come into a bind. Coming into birds of paradise, you're going to pull that left foot in, shift the weight into the left foot, and bring the right foot up off the floor while you're in the bind. Very advanced posture. No worries if you can't come here. If you're in birds or the bind, gently come out of it. And everybody make your way up to warrior two. Cartwheel those hands forward. Send that right foot back and float back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog. You should feel a definite difference in that right leg compared to the left right now. No worries, yogis. We're going to take care of that right now. Come to stillness. With that right foot, extend the left. On an inhale, pull that foot through, plant it right under the ankle, rotate that back foot, and come up to warrior two. Again, check in. You don't have to stay where you landed. Pulling forward and back with those arms. Squeeze those lat muscles. Sink down into that front knee, but press back into the outside edge of that back foot. There's a lot happening in warrior two. Tuck the tailbone. Remember, you're between those two flat walls. Turn the left palm up, drop the right hand down, and reverse your warrior. The only thing that moved was your upper body. That left knee is still stacked over the left ankle. That right arm is just sliding down the leg, not pressing into it. Try to gaze upward if it's within your practice. On an exhale, we're going to flow down to right angle. A nice extended right angle. Right now, my left elbow is resting in front of my left knee. My palm is facing upward. I've got a nice line from the right fingers right down through the outside edge of the right foot. And that engagement of the core by taking that left hand off the knee and extending the arm out. And release it down. Right angle. You can have your arm on the floor. You can hit the floor on a block. You can stay right here. Or you can take the bind. Take that left hand behind. The right hand behind. The left threads under. And the hands connect. Get a nice wide stance here. My right knee, my left knee is still over the ankle. Spread the paradise. I'm going to pull that right foot in. Shift the weight to the right foot. And come up. Maybe. Or not. Not my good side. To birds of paradise. Again, you can come out of this earlier than I'm asking you to. If you were in birds or in the bind, come on out gently, and everybody meet in warrior two. Your pace, your practice. Carve the hands down, send that left foot back to downward facing dog. Feel a little more balanced. Stretch the length of the legs, pedal those feet. Come up onto the toes and sink back into the heels. Again, inhale up onto the toes, exhale back into the heels. Inhale up onto the toes, exhale back onto the heels. Step your right foot into the center of your mat, extend the left leg long. Inhale up onto the toes, sink back into the heel. Inhale up onto the toes, sink back into the heel. One more time, inhale up onto the toes, sink back into the heels, and release that left foot. Walk the left foot to the center of the mat, extend the right leg out behind you. Inhale up onto the left toes. Exhale, sink back into the heel. Inhale up onto the toes. Strengthen those feet. Exhale down. Heels come down as close to the mat as you can. Inhale up. Exhale back. And release that right foot. Take the knees wide, toes together. Push the hips back. And come to a nice extended child's pose. We're here for 3 cycles of breath. 2 more cycles of breath. 1 more cycle of breath. We inhale up to neutral tabletop. Knees stack under the hips. Spread the fingers wide. Middle finger to the front edge of your mat. Thumbs reaching inward. Pinkies reaching outward. So spread the fingers wide. Spiral those elbow creases forward. Pull the shoulders back. Curl the toes and come up to hover. Literally, my knees are an inch off the floor. That's it. Hold. Neutral spine. So you're not dropping that belly like we're in cow. You are not rounding into cat. Neutral tabletop hover. We're here for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Float back to downward facing dog. You should be lined up perfectly. Inhale back down to that hover. Spiral those elbow creases forward. Flatten that spine. Bring your gaze to the front edge of your mat. Hold. Breathe for 4 and 3 and 2, 1. Float back to downward facing dog. One more time. Float forward. Drop those knees to hover. Spiral the elbow creases. Flatten the spine. Bring your gaze to the front edge of your mat. Tailbone is pushing back. Crown of the head is reaching forward. You're pressing out of your mat. It's a very active posture. Those knees are an inch off the floor. You want to drop them, but you won't. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and flow back to downward facing dog. And walk out your dog again. Bend the knees right and left. Bring the left into the center of your mat. Extend the right, and then release the right toes down to the back of the left heel. Invite that left heel down towards the mat. Press through the palms. Open the chest. Spiral those arms, and bring your chest towards your legs. Hips are high to the sky. Stretching through the shoulders. Engaging the core and trying to get that left heel rather, as close as you can down to the earth. And try to take a gentle bend in that left knee. Gentle bend, just shift the stretch a little bit deeper. Through the foot, through the ankle, through all the fascia, the tendons, all those tissues that we forget about. And release, bring that right foot down to the floor. Drop the knees, uncurl the toes, sit back and sweep those arms back, let the shoulders release for a moment. Reach back to the heels, let your forehead come heavy to the floor. Let your shoulders round forward, let everything disengage. Just surrender. Couple more breaths before we go into the other side. Maybe open and close the hands. And when you're ready, come back up to the neutral tabletop first. Walk the hands slightly forward. Curl the toes and float back however you can to your downward facing dog. You can come up your tabletop. But then you're going to walk that right foot slightly into the center of your mat. Extend the left up. And then bring it down and put those toes right on the back side of that right foot. Working to bring that right heel as close to the earth as you can. Again, if it comes closer than it did on the other side or not nearly as close, no worries, very normal. Spiral those arms, press the chest in towards the knee, towards the legs. Opening up the shoulders, opening up that calf, ankle, and then when you're ready, take that slight bend in the right knee. But still try to push the heel down towards the floor. It's a micro bend. It's not something that somebody might even notice you do, but you'll feel the stretch differently. We're here for 4 and 3 and 2, 1. Release. Drop the knees, uncurl the toes, and surrender. Again, you can keep those arms extended long, or I like to rock them back down towards the heels because it lets the shoulders roll forward. Take all the pressure off. Breathe. Two more cycles of breath here. One more cycle of breath. Slowly come up. Curl the toes. Walk yourself back and come up to a toe stretch. I don't want the pressure hands to come to heart center or hang by your side. I don't want all the pressure into your big toe. Shift it into all the toes, right through the foot. Apologize. Sorry, Robert calling. Everybody come up to neutral tabletop. Hang out those feet. You're gonna bring the right knee forward, curl the right foot out, so it's by the left hip. We're gonna come into pigeon. From tabletop, just come to neutral. Nice and tall. Very proud pigeon. Be mindful that you're not rocking off into that right glute. Keep everything square at the front edge of your mat. Take one inhale, and then on your exhale, fold everything forward and down. Let everything surrender. If you find yourself rocking off into that right side, tuck a block or a pillow underneath. Stops you from rocking off, and it brings the floor a little bit closer to the hip. We're here for 2 more cycles of breath. We're here for 1 more cycle of breath. Inhale, walk it back up. Spread the fingers wide. Pull the right foot and the left leg back in. Up onto the toes, shift back into the heel. Come up to your side plank. And then come over to a right side plank. Maybe extend that top leg up. So we kind of look like star pose, but not standing. For 3, for 2, 1. Release everything down and drop the knees. And walk the left knee forward. Bring the left heel out. Walk the right leg back. Come up tall. 1 pose in yin, pigeon, and traditional yoga. Again, I'm not rocking off to the left side. I'm holding here a little bit longer, trying to sink lower. As I walk the leg back, and I bring the chest up, really has to do with flexibility in your hips and your lower back. Your shape might not look anything like my shape. That's okay. Take 1 more inhale, tall. If you haven't already folded forward, walk yourself down. Bring your forehead down to the floor, to your forearms, or a block or pillow. With each inhale and exhale, find a little bit of length somewhere. One more cycle of breath. Walk those hands to the front edge of your mat, spread the fingers wide, pull the right knee in, curl the right toes, send that foot back, and then send the left foot back to your high plank, and then shift into a side plank on the left side. Spiral that chest upward, and if it's within your practice, bring that top leg up. You can be in a modified side plank with the bottom leg bent, so the knee is down, but the hips are up. We're here for 4, and 3, 2, 1. Release everything down. Go back to downward facing dog. Hop or step forward into your yogi squat. Bend those knees. You can step forward or hop forward, coming into your yogi squat. Bums are dropping down. Knees are wide. Heels are flat. Take the feet as wide as you need to on your mat to keep those heels down. You can be up taller, sitting on a block. Knees are pushing into the elbows. Elbows are pushing back out to the knees. Hands are at heart center. Chest is tall. Shoulders are down. Spine is long. So I've got a straight line from the crown of my head down towards my tailbone. That's your goal. From here, if you want, take a quick crow before we come all the way down to the mat. In crow, you're going to come up onto the toes, bend the knees. The knees are going to come just to the outside edges of the tricep. Step forward and bring the toes up. And the key here is to bring your gaze slightly forward, not down and not between your legs, down towards your toes. Four, 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, make your way down to sitting on your mat. And extend the legs long. Point the toes, send the arms long, palms facing up. Start to round the spine, so like I'm in cat. And then I'm going to tuck the chins, and I'm going to make my way down to the mat, 1 vertebra at a time, as slow as I can, as slow as I can. And I'm going to release and pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. I'm going to wrap my hands around my left knee, and I'm going to extend the left foot up towards the sky. So I'm holding the right knee in towards the chest. My left heel is active up towards the sky. Inhale. On the exhale, lower the leg to hover. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale up. Exhale, release. All the way to the floor. And then take a supine twist. Bring that right knee over to the left side. Bring your gaze out to the right. Think about bringing the knee down as close as you can, but also keeping the right shoulder down. Inhale back up to center. Pull the left knee in. Hold the left knee and extend that right foot up towards the sky. Both feet are flexed. Shoulders are rooted. Lower back is pressing into the earth. Inhale. On an exhale, bring that leg down to hover. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale up. Exhale, release. All the way to the earth. And then take that supine twist. Bring the left knee over to the right. And bring your gaze out to the left. Inhale everything up to center. Pull the knees in one last time to the chest. And then on your exhale, release the soles of the feet down to the floor. And then extend the legs long. Corpse pose. Palms facing up to accept the energy from the universe and from your space and to share your energy. Palms facing down to keep your energy in close to your body. Yogi's choice. Take these last few moments to surrender. I'm going to go silent for a few moments. Focus on your breath. Gently begin to bring your awareness back to your mat, back to your physical body, your physical space. Feel the air flowing around you. And make small movements with your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, take one last full body stretch, like a good morning stretch, like you're just waking up. Reach through those arms, reach through the toes, and then on your exhale, pull the knees back into the chest, and let yourself gently rock off to your right side, supporting your head with your hands. And again, with your eyes closed, gently press yourself up to whatever is a comfortable seat for you. Drop your arms down by your side. On an inhale, bring the arms up overhead, palms touch. And on your exhale, press the air down and away. Again, inhale up. Exhale, press the air down and away. Inhale up. This time we're going to hold at the top, palms touch. And on your exhale, bring your hands down to your third eye or your forehead. May your thoughts be filled with gratitude. Making your way down towards your lips. May your words be filled with gratitude. And bring your hands down to your heart center. Allowing the elbows to soften, shoulders to drop, gaze to drop down towards those fingertips. May your heart be filled with gratitude. The light and the love and the wisdom within me recognizes and honors the light and the love and the wisdom within each and every one of you. Thank you for being here week after week to explore yoga practice if it's been new to you, or to continue to share in your yoga practice. Namaste.